All right, good morning, boys. What is up? Today is Tuesday, December 16th. I'm literally in the lobby of an apartment building, so people might just walk past me. But let me go over the quick trade recap. I had my best trading day in a very long time today. I made 330 across four accounts, so that's $1,200 plus 1.4 thousand across five Tradeify accounts. These are the live accounts. I did activate them this morning, so that is 7,000 plus 1,200. That is an $8,200 day. And I did pass my Alpha Future Zero accounts. So I passed all my evals today and I made $8,200 on the trading day. Great fucking day. I'm not going to lie about that. Let's go into the trade recap. So coming into market open, let me take everything out from scratch. Let me show you guys what I see coming into market open, right? So my objective, I was completely bearish. I saw, all right, we're in a bearish 4-hour gap. By the time market was opening, we have these lows below us and we have these lows below us, right? So we have all these lows resting below us. On the hourly time frame, you could see at this point in time, we did inverse this hourly gap. We had this hourly unfilled here that we tapped pre-market. What I was actually interested in was, if we look here, this is what I wanted to get taken out. True day open and London lows. These are my draws on liquidity. True day open and London lows. What do I see? All right, I see price creates a 15-minute order block pre-market that we tap into and respect. All right, so at this point in time, we are rejecting a 4-hour gap, a 15-minute order block with my draws resting below us. Now, it's very important we also have our draws marked out on ES, because if there's an SMT, we take profit. Like I told you guys, we have true day open and London low. As you can see, true day open got tapped and respected on ES, and that was low of day on ES. I tell you guys that's how people top tick and bottom tick is midnight open. That is why I take profit there. I don't top tick and bottom tick, but I use the perspective of someone that does top tick and bottom tick to know where to take my profits. It just makes my trading safer and more secure in my opinion, right? So here, 4-hour bearish gap, 15-minute order blocks, draws resting below me. If we take a look at what price did. So pre-market, we did tap into that order block and get a move to the downside. I actually took a short pre-market on my Lucid accounts. This is where I made my money with Lucid. This was the trade I took with Lucid Trading. Yes, my fills were pretty shit. I think I closed when there was an SMT, so I did end up closing like here for like a 1-to-1. I made like 300 something, right? So this is essentially the trade I took on Lucid Trading. Was this short right here? What was it based off? It was based off a 15-minute order block tap. We also had a 5-minute order block here. 3-minute close bearish. So we swept this high and then the close here in the 3 minutes. So it was a 3-minute change in state in delivery. Rejecting from a 5 and 15-minute order block. That was my main confluence for the short, right? And then obviously I take a second trade once we make a new internal low, right? I see, all right, price comes into OTE of this range. What is OTE? 0.618 to 0.705. I tell you guys to imagine like this is a PD ray, right? So imagine that is a PD ray, right? We tap into that. And honestly, at this point in time, I'm pretty sketched out just because of how ES was moving. If we take a look at ES, we can see ES was consolidating near the internal low the entire day, right? ES never really had that displacement to the upside here like Nasdaq did. You can see here at 936 with that large candle to the upside, we never even broke the 930 high. If we take a look at 936 on Nasdaq, we are trading almost at the high of the range, right? So at this point in time, all right, I'm looking for shorts, but I know damn well by this point in time, ES is going to take out my draws on liquidity being midnight open before Nasdaq. So I figured I could short Nasdaq by the time ES were to tap midnight open and potentially flush through and tap into London lows. So what I do is I wait for a nice displacement to the downside. I actually don't enter here. I end up entering here to this low. And I'm pretty sure I closed early because obviously I did not make this much money. This was on Tradeify and on, what's it called? On Tradeify, it stops right above this candle, this displacement candle. Didn't want to risk too much on this trade. This was on Alpha Futures and on Tradeify. On Tradeify, I entered a 2 contracts and made 1.4. So I believe if that makes sense, I closed around here. On Alpha Futures, I closed around right here. To be safe, right, with this wick, I didn't want the price to reject the wick or make an SMT at this low or anything stupid like that because we were already trading far below that internal low on ES, right? So what I noticed is I take profit here on Tradeify, and then I take profit here on my Alpha Futures account, right? How could I have traded better today? I honestly should have entered here. This was my ideal setup. I could have entered here to these internal lows. I like the setup a lot. I did forward test this, right? Why do I like this? We're rejecting 0.705 of the range. We're obviously bearish. We have a 15-minute order block that we're also rejecting at that given period in time. And we get a nice displacement to the downside. I don't really care much about this 1 minute gap. If my draw is lower, we're going to inverse it regardless. So it doesn't really matter whether I entered before or after in the situation, targeting these relatively equal lows, right? This was a good trade. I like this a lot, but I did not enter there. Sadly, I entered here after that whole move was finished and we got a strong candle closure below these lows. I was willing to put money on the table that we are going to go to these lows. And I'm honestly surprised that price just rejected like that. I honestly thought we were going to at least tap into midnight open on NQ and potentially London. That is why I tell you guys your job as a trader is to react to the market and not try to predict every fucking move. Because if you try to predict every fucking move, you probably would have shorted down here, thinking, oh, we're just going to keep flushing, right? But you're not reacting to what the market is actually giving you, which it's telling you we are now rejecting this low, right? So the way I read today was honestly maybe incorrect depending on how the day finished, because from the looks of it, we are continuing to push higher. Obviously, I hope the market just dumps now and flushes down to London lows. But the way I view the market today, I was purely bearish, right? I took a short here pre-market to these internal lows, right? I did believe this was an obvious trade. 3-minute CISD coming out of a 5 and 15-minute order block, coming out of a 4-hour gap. And then once again here, just displacement to the downside after a 15-minute order block and OTE of the range was tapped, right? Let me see if there was also a 3-minute CISD here, which is a nice trade. So we got a 3-minute CISD, which I wasn't even looking at the 3-minute, but looking back, I did see the 2-minute. We got a 3-minute, 2-minute, 1-minute CISD coming out of OTE of the range, coming out of a 15-minute order block, coming out of a 4-hour gap. Overall, great trade. Did I enter off all those confluences at the time? No, I entered off solely displacement towards my draw on liquidity coming out of OTE of the range. That is all I thought of in the moment, and it clearly played out, right? So pretty simple trading day. If you guys are interested in joining the free Discord where I do teach a lot of people these concepts, feel free to join. I'm also hosting a giveaway this Saturday or Sunday, I believe. On the weekend, I will be giving away 3 Alpha Futures accounts to lucky winners who use my code ALE, and are in the Discord. Please send it to the free chat, and I will be there to take your name into account for the wheel. All right. I hope you guys all have a blessed day. I will see you boys tomorrow, and trade safe. Peace out.